Okay, this is final inspection. We got a game plan to solve these issues. Okay, so this is what happens. Now, the speculation I've got is that this is OSFO, right? So the thing about OSFO is a lot of people don't truly understand that OSFO is actually a couple steps, right? It's not just put it on, let it do its thing, and then paint over it. That's not how that works. Granted, I've read the side of the bottle. Okay, so I understand the confusion because on the side of the bottle says can be applied over rust. Many products say that. Inhibitors say that. Emulsifiers say that. But when you look deeper, right? I always say this. I don't know if you guys are going to get it, but surface must be clean and free of debris. Okay, so if OSFO is applied and it's not done properly, right? So it's OSFO goes down, you let it eat the rust, you wire brush it. If there's still rust, you put more OSFO down. Do the same thing until it's gone. Then you prime it and paint it. Okay, so these are the steps that are getting skipped that yeah, they annoy me. They really do. Because it's really not much work, right? But it is work. So this is what happens. You pressure wash a roof. There's small little rust spots that you're going to see. That's when all the dimples are underneath the paint, right? And then you put a pressure wash to it and it blows it off. Okay, so it blows it off. This is not good. It's not good, right? So now, because whoever did it didn't do it properly, now they've got to spend a little bit more money for me to come back and put some inhibitor on this. Like it happened on all the edges and then even some over here, but this is still an edge. This is a panel, this is a panel, it overlaps, right? So if this is cut, this gets dragged on the ground, it gets scraped up, you're supposed to put something here before it goes down. Before you put this screw in, there's supposed to be something that goes on here to keep this from happening. I get it. I'm a little bit more money to do it. I am. I'm going to agree with you, okay? But it's a lot of work. Like the proper method is you have to achieve a clean surface that's free of debris. Anybody tells you rust isn't debris, but what? You're just going to paint over it? Why? Like that doesn't make any sense, right? So now places like this is rust. The paint just blew off. It just blew off. Okay, the reason I think it's OSFO is because of this discoloration right over here and right over here. Okay, this is why. This is why I think it's happening. So we're gonna be back up here tomorrow. My guy's gonna be down on the bottom, hand sanding eaves because there's no gap fill between the metal roof and going into the house. So if you pressure wash, you're gonna be blowing water through there. Why do I want to replace somebody's interior if I'm only doing the outside? Right? So I mean, these are all the things I look at. So what we're doing is I'm going to have galvanizing spray up here, cold compound galvanizing, right? We're going to every single one of these screws, every single one of them, okay? Because now there's no paint, there's very little galvanizing on it. The white is primer. Below that, or right, this here is paint. That's galvanizing. It's like that's no good. Okay. So some of the other stuff in my process is I'm looking at the rubber grommets, right? And I know there's a couple over here that I saw. I just can't quite see them just yet. But if the rubber grommet is gone, missing, out of place, I pull those up. I put a brand new screw in there. Like, you know, why am I just going to leave it? Like, I don't want to leave it because that looks bad on me. But, you know, hey, the guy doing the extra work kind of gets hosed every now and again. You know, and I still do it because I don't want this stuff coming back on me. Like that's how that works. So you see all of this is horrible. Like roof shouldn't do that. It really shouldn't. Amazing, kind of, you know. So I've still got. So the game plan is get all this stuff galvanized, get all the edges with Chemchromic on it. I'm gonna have a wire brush up here. I'm just gonna have some sandpaper, some blocks. Like we're gonna get it down because the rust isn't that bad yet. And don't get me wrong, I'm gonna have a wire wheel out here, so there is gonna be power. So when I get to a couple spots, I might just throw the freaking wire wheel on there. That's to cover me. That's to cover me. To show you guys that I want it done right just as well. Just as well.